Milo, come on, man, open up. What's taking you so long?
I'm busy, Chip. Super important stuff going on in here. Top secret.
Top secret? Milo, what are you up to this time? Let me in already.
Not happening.
Okay, maybe I can just sneak a peek through your windows instead and I think you caught me.
Fine, I'll let you in. But prepare yourself, Chip. You're about to witness greatness. Behold, the ultimate cookie tasting section.
Whoa, Milo, this is next level. I've seen Snack Time, but this, you're really going for the cookie crown, huh?
Oh, you bet. Today we're deciding once and for all, what's the best cookie? I'm talking chocolate chip, peanut butter, oatmeal, and of course, Oreos!
Whoa, oh, this one's easy, Milo. Oreos all the way, but you gotta dunk it in milk. It's the only way to truly experience the magic.
Nah, Chip, Oreos the best just the way they are. Pure and untainted, no dunking required.
Oh, really? Well, if we're talking Oreos, Milo, how about we take this to the next level?
What even is the next level? Oreos are literally just food.
Milo, there are way more things you can do with Oreos rather than just eat them. You can use them as frisbees, car tires, and even houses.
Chip, don't even say that to me.
What? Say what to you, Milo?
Don't say the thing about the Oreo being the house.
Why not, Milo? Are you scared you'll be jealous because of how cool it is?
No, it's just been my biggest dream ever to live in an Oreo house.
Mine too, Milo. In your dream, was there a big glass of milk for the Oreos to be dunked in?
No, just lots of bees.
What? Bees? Okay, I have a feeling you're going to like my dream Oreo house then. Why don't I show it to you right now?
Okay.
Hey, Milo.
Hey, Chip.
There's just one little thing I have to tell you before we start.
What is it?
Well, in my dream, it wasn't just a giant milk bottle and an Oreo house. There was also a giant tank of milk, and inside the tank was chocolate sharks that would eat anybody that falls inside.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with me?
Well, whoever builds the worst Oreo house today will have to go inside an actual chocolate shark tank.
Oh, man, I don't really want to be eaten by chocolate sharks today. I'm gonna try building really good.
Oh, I'm gonna try building really good too. Now, obviously, since it was a part of my dream, I need to build the giant milk cup first. This is a huge and important part of it because it's literally what I was dunking the Oreos into. Without it, the dream would kind of be boring and all my Oreos would be dry, and there's no way to eat a dry Oreo. Ew, I would never do that.
Well, Chip, there's one thing that you don't know.
What, Milo? I know everything. What could I possibly not know?
You don't know what my Oreo's gonna look like.
Well, Milo, that's a really bad thing, actually, because don't all Oreo packets look pretty much the same?
Yeah, but mine in my dream is tipped sideways.
Oh, okay, so it's a sideways Oreo packet. Now I know exactly what it's gonna look like.
Oh, man, I didn't mean to tell you. Now you're probably gonna copy me or something.
You know what? I don't think I'll copy you, Milo. I have a really good plan for my Oreo packet, and it's gonna be quite different to yours. Especially since I do have a glass of milk, I'm gonna be able to dunk my delicious Oreos inside of it and make them even better, honestly. I just need to make sure the glass is tall, otherwise you'll totally be laughing, because it'll be a really small glass.
I'm a small glass.
What? No, Milo, you're a small little birdie guy. I don't think you're an actual cup.
I don't know, I was just saying something silly, but Chip, I do not want milk with my Oreo.
Milo, that is so crazy. I cannot believe I'm only learning now that you don't like milk with your Oreos. I thought everybody liked milk with their Oreos.
Well, I like milk with my choc chip cookies and my peanut cookies and even my oatmeal cookies, but just not the Oreo.
But Milo, don't milk and Oreos kind of go together really well? Isn't that their whole thing?
No, it's actually not, because I actually know the guy who invented the Oreo.
Whoa, Milo, that's insane. How do you know the guy who invented Oreos?
Well, because it's Jip Jip.
Wait, Milo, there is no way Jip Jip invented Oreos. Weren't Oreos invented almost 100 years ago or something?
Yeah, by Jip Jip. That's what he told me.
Milo, how old is Jip Jip?
Like 150. Snowmen can get really, really ancient.
That's not true at all. Snowmen melt every single summer. That's why you only see them during wintertime.
Jip Jip's magical though, so he doesn't melt.
Oh, wow. So he's kind of like Olaf.
Yeah, it's like the Olaf boy.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if Jip Jip knows Olaf.
Yeah, he definitely does. In fact, we're actually going on vacation to visit Olaf next week.
Oh, that's amazing. Are Jip Jip and Olaf good friends?
Yeah, and they pretty much did a high five with their stick hands.
Whoa, that sounds really painful actually, Milo. I've high-fived a stick before and I kind of just hurt myself.
Yeah, the stick went through your hand.
Yeah, that was so painful. And Milo, you were holding the other end of the stick. That really hurt. I had to go to the hospital for 2 days.
It was really funny.
It is not funny, Milo. But what is funny is that you won't just be eating your Oreos today. You'll also be eating your words when I prove to you that dunking Oreos in milk is the way to go.
See, that's why I didn't want to invite you to the cookie tasting test.
Wait a minute. Milo, you were planning on inviting other people to that, but not me?
Yeah, everybody was gonna show up except I knew you were gonna do something crazy if you were there, like put milk and stuff.
Milo, putting milk in the cookies is not crazy. And wait a minute, didn't you literally have glasses of milk on the table?
Yeah, but not for the Oreos. I only like the Oreos when they're pure Oreos.
Pure Oreos? Milo, what is pure Oreos? That sounds crazy.
Now, pure Oreos is when you harvest them from the mountain.
Okay, Milo, Oreos do not grow from the mountains. Are you thinking of pure spring water or something?
Nah, it's definitely from the mountain. See, you just don't know.
Okay, Milo, who else was invited to the Oreo tasting thing?
Well, it was mainly just me and Slorspeed and Chip Chip and also you ice cream.
Wait, what? That sounds like so much fun. I can't believe you were gonna invite all those people to it, but not me. Milo, you're a meanie.
Well, don't worry. We also didn't invite Firelight because we thought he was gonna destroy everything.
Yeah, well, he does do that. He loves dynamite, Milo. He always does, but I never destroy anything. I only ever build new things.
Chip, you literally blew up my car last week.
Yeah, but Milo, your car was made out of TNT and you drove it into the campfire I was making. I didn't mean to blow it up.
That's not my fault.
Milo, that's exactly your fault. You are so funny sometimes, and I think you're gonna be laughing so hard that the milk spills out of your nose.
What? That is literally not a thing that can happen.
Yeah, Milo, it is. It happens to me all the time. When I'm eating the Oreos and dunking them in milk, sometimes I really do laugh so hard that the milk goes all out of my nose. It's actually kind of embarrassing. One time, it happened to me when I was meeting The Rock.
The Rock? What did he say?
He kind of just looked at me with a very cold stare. It was actually kind of scary, but then he laughed and we never spoke again.
Oh, that's very interesting because I had a different experience with him.
Wait, what? Milo, you met The Rock as well?
Yeah, I've been meeting loads of people since I've been a celebrity.
Milo, you are not a celebrity. There is no way.
I am a celebrity, thank you very much.
What are you famous for, Milo?
Being the YouTube.
Okay, Milo, we do all our YouTubes together. Why am I not a celebrity?
Well, because you're pretty much the boy that drinks the milk with the Oreos.
Milo, there is no way that is what is stopping me from being a celebrity. I'm sure all the celebrities also dip their Oreos in milk, right?
No, they don't. Even the Taylor Swift doesn't do it.
Oh, what? Uh-oh, I better prove to everybody that milk is the right way to eat Oreos then. Huh, I've got a lot of proving to do. Hey, Milo, I'm just in the finishing stages of putting the milk inside this cup, and it looks like you've built a Pepsi bottle.
No.
What? Milo, that's literally what you've made. We're meant to build Oreos, right? I haven't just gotten the challenge wrong.
This is not the Pepsi. I've done that before, and this is not that.
Oh, Milo, then why does it have 2 metal rings, and why is it a perfect cylinder?
That's because I made a mistake and I'm fixing it.
Oh, Milo, your dream must not have been that good then. Otherwise, I'm sure you would have remembered it a little bit better, right?
Yes, because I was listening to static electricity.
Static electricity? Milo, like when people rub their feet on the carpet and then get zapped?
Yeah, that's what I like to listen to before I go to sleep.
Okay, Milo, that can't be right. I'm sure you must have gotten confused and... Wait a minute. Are you talking about video static? Like the noise that people put in the background to drown out the silence?
No.
Milo, I think you're talking about white noise.
I'm not. I'm talking about static electricity.
Okay, Milo, what does it sound like? Okay, I guess that kind of does sound like static electricity. Okay, you know what, Milo? I think you might actually be right. Even though it's very weird you listen to electricity to fall asleep, I'm supportive of it. Anything that helps you fall asleep and not snore so much. That's what glasses of milk are for me. I always drink a warm glass of milk before bed, and I don't have Oreos with it before bed because I need to sleep. I can't be eating cookies, but then when I wake up, I totally have them. And speaking of glasses of milk, mine is looking really, really good. Now, I should probably make the bottom area of it since I don't want this to be glass on the bottom, I kind of want to have something here. Maybe I should probably build it a little underground as well. This would be pretty cool. Let's expand a big area under here so that I can have a lot of space to build underground and... Wait, what is this? What the? Why is there a tunnel under my build area? Hang on a second, this is literally inside my orange line for building, and is this buckets of milk inside my tunnel? Ow, this is definitely not meant to happen. Where did this tunnel even come from? Has it always been here? Okay, something is very fishy about this. This tunnel actually goes really far back. We need to see exactly where it goes, and wow, there's literally milk all throughout this tunnel. That's kind of weird. It can't be Milo's, right? Because Milo hates milk and... Wait a minute, is that Milo there?
I want you to drain every ounce of milk that Chip has in that glass until there's nothing left and bring it all to me!
Wait a minute, Milo is literally cheating. Okay, you know what? If Milo's cheating with villagers, I think I can cheat back with some zombies. It's time to spawn some zombies in this tunnel that'll attack Milo and the villagers. Go, zombies, go!
Wait, what's that noise? And ah! The tunnel is compromised! It's infected with zombies! Shut the tunnel so no zombies end up in my build!
Oh, this is amazing! Oh, Milo totally fell for the zombie thing. You know what? Now I can totally make my way back to my build. I think it's time to get ready building the Oreo getting dunked into the milk. Now that I'm building the Oreo getting dunked in the milk, I think I'll make the Oreo sort of out of it. That way it'll be floating and I can build the milk dripping down from it like it's just been dunked inside. Hey, Milo, you're looking pretty grumpy over there. Is everything okay?
Yeah, something just happened. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about, but if you don't want to talk about it, then that's totally fine.
Yeah, well, good, because I'm not telling you.
Okay, I guess keeping secrets is a pretty good strategy if you want to win, but Milo, I didn't realize you were that competitive about this.
Very competitive, because my dream Oreo house is something that means a lot to me.
What? Milo, you said you barely remember the dream because you were listening to static electricity the whole time.
Yeah, but ever since I had the dream, it's been on my mind for a long time, and I told all my friends about it.
Whoa, a long time. Milo, how long ago did you have this dream?
Like at least 3 days ago.
Okay, Milo, 3 days is not a long time. I had my dream a bunch of months ago. It's a dream I actually keep having, and the milk glass keeps getting bigger and bigger every time. I guess that's why it's my sacred duty to build it today. The more I can make this look exactly like it did in my dream, I think the happier I'll be. I'm even gonna make the ripples from the milk from the Oreo being dunked in. It's gonna look perfect in every way. I really like this a lot, actually. You know what? I think I should also probably build some sort of Oreo packet or thing. Although, you've already got your Oreo packet. I need to find a way to make mine a little bit different. Besides, there was no little plastic wrapper in my dream. I remembered the Oreo packet really well in my dream, actually. It was huge. It was really big. And you know what? It was actually a giant Oreo box. You know what? That settles it. I'm going to be building a giant Oreo box here just to keep my huge amount of Oreos in. And wow, that really looks like an Oreo being dunked in the milk. It's time to make the huge box over here. Wow, I'm feeling very proud. I'm definitely thinking outside the box, or at least outside the wrapper. This is so funny. Oh yeah, this build is a slam dunk so far. I guess the special kind of dunk when you dunk an Oreo inside the milk just means I'm slam dunking all the way to the victory line. And hey, Milo.
Yeah, what?
Why does the side of your Oreo packet say Ori?
That's how you spell Oreo.
O-R-E-E. Milo, that's not how you spell Oreo at all.
It is how you spell it. See? Oreo.
Milo, that's not spelling. You just said the word. Okay, I'm starting to think you might actually not know Oreos that well at all, and I guess it might just be my duty to show you what real Oreos look like.
Well, actually, I do know everything about Oreos, and I'm about to teach you a lesson.
A lesson? Milo, I really like learning things, and I do not think you're exactly qualified to teach me something about Oreos.
Actually, I am. And the thing I'm going to teach you is the thing that looks like the milk splashing on the front of the packet is actually ice cream.
Wait, what? Hey, how is that even possible? Oreos are kept in the regular section of supermarkets. If that was ice cream, wouldn't it literally melt?
No, I mean on the packet, like the picture.
Yeah, I don't know though. I don't see anybody eating Oreos with ice cream, Milo. That's not even a thing. And if it's ice cream, why is it literally swirling like milk?
Yeah, well, Oreos with ice cream is delicious, and it's swallowing like milk because that's what it wants to do.
Milo, ice cream doesn't have feelings. It can't really want to do anything, actually.
That is not true.
Oh, okay, Milo, sorry. I didn't realize you knew so much about Oreos and ice cream. I'm kind of impressed, but also a little bit worried.
You're welcome for educating you.
Okay, Milo, thanks a lot. Oh my goodness, Milo is so silly. I cannot believe he thinks Oreos go with ice cream. I mean, cookies and cream ice cream is actually pretty good, and I guess most of the time that ends up being Oreo flavored, but I don't know why he thinks there's ice cream on the packet. That's not true at all. Ice cream also doesn't flow and it doesn't drip unless it gets melted, but then it just becomes milkshake, which is mostly milk. Oh, Milo is so silly. I think it's up to me to show him how you're meant to eat Oreos. If I don't show him correctly, I don't think he'll ever be eating Oreos right, and he might tell everybody the wrong information. He might even make everybody stop eating Oreos with milk. Uh-oh, that would actually really suck. Okay, I need to make sure I do not let Milo do that. That would be the end of the Oreo eating world as we know it. You know what? This is pretty good, but I think in order to win, I'm gonna need to make my Oreo even bigger. It's time to triple the size of the cookie on this packet. I'm also gonna put it at an angle. That way, I'll be able to show the inside of the Oreo as well. I have a feeling this will be a really good decision. It might even be one of the smartest decisions I could possibly make here. Looking epic. This is really cool. I actually quite like this Oreo design a lot. Let's add a little bit more to it though. Now I think that means adding some gray terracotta and adding it just to the right hand side like this. Then next to it, we're gonna add some white concrete. That's because this white concrete is going to look like the inside filling of every Oreo. We're gonna make this look really thick so the Oreo looks really delicious and super yummy. Otherwise it would probably look kind of bad and not very good at all. This is why we're going to have the best Oreo house ever. I do not think Milo is adding this much filling to his Oreo. If he even is making a super cool Oreo picture on the packet, there is no way it is gonna look this epic. Let's make it so full of the inside, it'll basically look like double stuffed Oreos. Those are really cool. They're like regular Oreos, but literally with twice as much filling inside. That's cool because filling is a lot of people's favorite part of it actually. Now we're gonna add the black terracotta to the other side of the Oreo like this. Oh yeah, this is almost looking complete. Now we'll make sure we add it up the top too, otherwise this would not really look that good. Hey, that really does look like an Oreo. Let's make sure we add gray terracotta to the sides as well. This way the shading on the packet looks perfect, and oh yeah, I think we're done with this Oreo design. It's looking pretty epic if I do say so myself, and you know what? Now all that's missing is to make the giant Oreo letters on the side. Let's grab some light blue concrete and start writing them right now. We will need to write an absolutely massive letter O here. That's the first thing in the word Oreo, but this does appear twice. So when we build the second O, we just need to make it a little bit smaller. Then we'll make the letter R. The letter R is going to be a little bit more difficult to make than the letter O because it's kind of difficult to write. With the letter O, you can just make a really big circle, and it's actually kind of easy. With the R, you've really got to try extra hard to make sure you do it perfect. And okay, that R is looking pretty perfect actually. I'll make it a little bit shorter than we had it before, and now we can write the E. It's so important that we spell this right because a certain somebody I know is not spelling the Oreo packet right at all. And wait a minute, Milo! Is that Jip Jip walking around your Oreo packet and leaving a trail of snow?
Obviously, he's here to see it.
Milo, why is Jip Jip here? Hey, wasn't he one of the people invited to the Oreo cookie tasting session earlier?
Yeah, he's also the inventor of the Oreo.
Milo, I still do not believe that is true. There's no way Jip Jip invented Oreos.
He did. That's why the stuff in the middle of the Oreo is actually snow.
What? Milo, that is not snow. It's icing. It's mostly sugar and cream, I think.
Well, it's meant to be based around snow because that's the idea.
Milo, there is no way it is based around snow. I would actually lose my mind if that was true. So I do not think you're telling me the truth right now.
Well, the whole concept of the Oreo is it's like meant to represent two mud pies with some snow in between.
Two mud pies with snow in between. Ew, that sounds gross, Milo. I don't think that's true, right?
That's what Jip Jip told me.
Milo, do not believe anything Jip Jip tells you. He's famous for lying. Remember that time he told you that one balloon was enough to make you fly, so you jumped out of a helicopter?
Yeah, it was worth a try, but it was very scary. And hang on a second. Wow, Jip Jip's drawing a really good picture.
Milo, I don't know what he's drawing. What picture do you think this is?
Come and have a look for yourself.
I'm struggling to see what he's drawing here. Hey, it kind of looks like A turnip.
A bird eating the Oreo packets.
Oh yeah, it kind of does. If you had a little eyeball right here and turn this part yellow into a beak, it does look like a bird eating the Oreo packet.
See, Chip Chip's a really good artist.
Wow, that's actually very impressive. Good job, Chip Chip. Uh-oh. Hey, wait a minute. If you can get Chip Chip's help, am I allowed to get people to help with my build?
Sure, you could get someone to help. Go ahead, but you don't have any friends.
Whoa, Milo, that is really mean. I totally do have friends.
Sure.
Well, Milo, do you want to help me?
No, I'm coming on build.
Dang it, that was my one choice. If you won't help me, who will? Uh-oh, this is bad.
Oh, it's okay, Chip. You'll figure it out. Plus, your build is actually looking pretty amazing right now.
Thanks, Milo. Yeah, I am pretty proud of it. I think maybe my build might even get so good that somebody sees it and wants to come help me with it. Maybe.
Yeah, like the villager or something. Although, I don't know if you want to help because I think they might all be dead.
What? Milo, why are all the villagers dead?
There was a situation.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. I might have heard about it over the news.
No, does we know what you've heard about it, Chip? It was like a secret disaster, like, an apocalypse.
Oh, what? There was an apocalypse and nobody told me?
Yeah, you were sleeping or something.
Oh, wow. I guess I must be a pretty good sleeper then if I can sleep through an entire apocalypse.
Yeah, and you dreamed up the whole Oreo dream.
Wait a minute. This happened 3 months ago when I dreamed up the Oreo dream?
No. This was just a separate thing.
Oh, I think I understand. Huh, dang, it's really sad that all the villagers are gone. I kind of liked some of those guys, although some of them were very crazy, actually.
Yeah, but please don't look into how they died.
Okay, Milo, I won't really investigate further.
Thank you.
The reason I'm not investigating anymore is because I'm pretty sure I know how they died. I think Milo is actually talking about what happened underneath my build in the tunnel that he had the villagers dig. I think Milo is talking about when the zombies that I spawned got revenge. Oh boy, Milo has no idea that it was actually me that caused that. I think I'm gonna keep it that way. I do not want Milo knowing that I was the one who discovered that plan. And also, if I keep it secret, Milo won't realize that I know he was cheating. That means we might have an opportunity to reveal to him that I totally knew the whole time. That would be so funny. Milo would actually freak out. Milo does not like being caught out when he lies about stuff, so I think that would totally get him. Right now, I'm just making some little decorations on my Oreo packet. All Oreos in the world have a really complicated design. It's very difficult to copy. That's why if anybody makes Oreos at home, they don't really look the same at all. It looks very different. So I think the Oreo design is looking pretty close, honestly. Now that we've made all this super cool looking stuff, I'm just gonna build a little more of these milk splashes, and then I think we'll be ready to make the inside. Hey, this splash is actually starting to look really good. It's kind of looking like if you actually dropped a real Oreo inside a glass of milk. Wow, I'm feeling very proud. This is looking so epic. Having milk and the Oreos together is a huge part of this build. If I did not have this milky splash on the packet, and if it wasn't as big as it is now, I think this build would look very different and honestly kind of a lot more boring. I am so glad that I've done what I did, and I'd do it again 1,000 times over. We've already done a lot of work on the outside, and it's looking pretty good. The inside has got to look just as epic if I want to win this thing. I think the first place we need to start while building the inside of my Oreo house is obviously inside the giant glass of milk. Let's make it look like the milk is spilling out over the side. I think that'd be really funny, and it also provides the perfect little entranceway into the build. Now that we've made the milk spilling over the side, we should make a little way up. Wow, it looks really cool inside here. I think it could look even better though if we have a giant water elevator leading upwards. Yeah, that's pretty important to have, especially in a super cool house like this one. Let's also grab some warped signs to put on the outsides of this water elevator so the water doesn't spill everywhere. Could you imagine how embarrassing it would be if this water spilled out? Oh boy, I can, and it is not looking good. Now, this glass water elevator is only gonna lead up to, I reckon, halfway through. That's because once we hit the halfway mark, it's gonna change from water to something a little bit more dangerous. I am no stranger to drinking a glass of warm milk before bedtime, but I also definitely sometimes heat the milk up a little too much. Then it basically turns into molten magma milk, and that is what we're going to have here. This lava is actually a different color to regular lava. That's because it's not made out out of regular stone that's been melted up to a bajillion degrees. No way. This lava is actually made out of milk. I'm going to have a floor inside my cup of milk that is an actual milk lava parkour zone. It's gonna be pretty insane. Wow, I can already feel the heat from this milk right now. It's like I've just taken it out of the microwave or off a stove or even underneath a rocket engine because of how hot this stuff looks. Let's make these Oreos really small and wait a minute. I know a pretty cool hack for this. I can grab iron door trapdoors. This way we'll be able to make it look like the parkour is made out of Oreos that have been split in half for their icing on one side and for their regular cookie on the other side. Some people will twist them and then pull the lid off. That way you just get the icing, and it's kind of crazy to me because I eat it all in one bite. This parkour is also kind of difficult, honestly. Forget fancy treasure chests. I'm gonna put all my valuables inside this giant Oreo packet because the only way to get inside will be to go through this Oreo parkour. It's a little bit brutal and I feel kind of bad for making it this hard, but I think Milo's totally got it. Milo can be kind of good at things sometimes. Only sometimes though, not every time.
Oh, yeah, good one, Milo.
Wait, what? Milo, what are you talking about? I can hear you.
Yeah, I just came up with a song.
Wait, a song? Milo, what song is it? Is it about Oreos?
Yeah, actually it is. Good guess.
Hey, would you be able to let me hear it, or is it kind of a special song you've been saving up?
Nah, I can sing it if you really want to, but you have to give me free Oreos.
What? Okay, I guess I can give you some Oreos, but only if the song is really good, okay?
Oh, it's really good.
Okay, Milo, I'm here. I'm ready to hear your Oreo song.
Okay. Oreos, Oreos, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, 'cause they are Oreos.
What? Milo, why are Oreos swimming in the ocean? That's gross. Won't they get all soggy?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, but it's just the phrase that was in my brain.
Milo, that is crazy. You might have dreamt that song up as well because it's so crazy. But look, I'm in a really good mood and I'm feeling so nice. So do you know what?
Yeah, what?
I'm going to give you a whole stack of Oreos just for that song. Good job, Milo. You're welcome! Now, I think you're gonna need to save all those Oreos because once you're done seeing my build, you're gonna instantly regret your ways of never dipping Oreos in milk. You'll wanna take back every single Oreo you've ever eaten because I think you'll finally realize that dipping your Oreos in milk is way better than eating them the regular way.
Chip, there was literally no world where you convinced me that dipping the Oreo into milk is the good idea.
Milo, there is a world where I can convince you, and do you wanna know what world it is?
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
Milo, it does exist. It's actually this one because I'm about to convince you of it so soon. Trust me, Milo, I know a lot about Oreos. I even know a bunch of fun facts about them.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Milo, why are you so scared of fun facts? You sound like they're terrifying to you.
Because last time you told me a fun fact, it made me upset.
Oh, Milo, what could I possibly have told you to make you upset?
You told me that I can't eat the glue.
Glue? Milo, that wasn't a fun fact. That was me warning you because I saw you eating glue right out of the bottle.
Well, it made me really upset, and now I can't eat it anymore thanks to you.
Milo, thanks to doctors, you've never been able to eat glue. Glue is not for eating, Milo. It's for gluing things. That's why it's called glue and not yum eat.
I thought it was glue because it goes in my mouth.
No, Milo. Why would it be called glue? Because it goes in your mouth. Otherwise, it would be called chew.
Oh, that's true. Sometimes I be getting the words confused.
Yeah, wait, is that actually why you were eating the glue? Because you thought it said chew?
Yeah.
Oh, Milo, this is insane. I guess that explains Ori as well.
Aw, that's how you spell Oreos. You probably got it wrong.
No way, Milo. I know how to spell Oreos. There are 2 O's in it because they represent the 2 sides of the Oreo cookie.
It's not Oreo.
What? No, Milo, it isn't Oreo, but it's not Oreo.
Well, it's not that either.
Then why did you build it like that? Okay, you know what? I don't think this is going anywhere. What is going anywhere, though, is whoever completes this parkour, they will get to go inside the Oreo being dunked, and they'll get to go on a pretty cool adventure. Not just any regular adventure, though. This adventure is going to be a milk-themed roller coaster into the Oreo packet. Hey, wait a minute. I actually have a great idea with how this could go. Maybe the roller coaster could circle up and around and go over the Oreo packet. Then then eventually it would be able to come down again. But before we do that, we'll need to build this pretty big going over the Oreo. Whoa, this is going to have a terrifying view as well. We'll make the roller coaster dip down slightly and then it'll go up just so it looks natural and splashy like actual milk would. Now we're going to have this roller coaster do one final big drop, then it'll sort of swirl around, and it might seem confusing at first until you realize this roller coaster is about to head directly into the O of the Oreo. That's right, this Oreo roller coaster goes through the actual letters and into the box. This is the only way to get inside the packet. Now let's make sure we add a bunch of rails going all over this thing. Let's also remember to add some powered rails too, because those are very important. Those are literally what is going to power this whole thing. It's going to make this ride super duper speedy, just like how quickly and speedy an entire packet of Oreos disappear when I find a cup of milk. I will literally dip every single Oreo in it and eat it so fast. It's basically gone in the blink of an eye. If anything is quick enough to break the sound barrier other than a supersonic jet, it's probably the speed at which I eat Oreo packets. It's kind of insane. Boom! This is actually complete. Now we can make the inside, and oh, I have some very good plans for in here. Hey, Milo.
Yes, sir!
What, did you just call me sir?
It was just a thing that I said for fun.
Okay, I like it, Milo. I think you should call me sir forever.
Not happening. Now I'm gonna call you Bozo.
Bozo, but that's not my name, Milo. That's not my name at all.
Neither is sir.
Okay, I guess that is totally true. But Milo, remember how I said I know so many fun facts about Oreos?
Yeah, but I actually know more than you.
Milo, that is not true. I think I know way more fun facts about Oreos than you do.
Name literally one.
Well, the tallest Oreo stack in the world was about 102 cookies high. That is a bunch of cookies in just one towering Oreo treat.
Wait, is that reality?
Yeah, Milo, it's real. It is completely true. How insane is that?
That is actually crazy, but I really want to eat a stack of Oreos that's 102 high.
You probably could eat it all in about a minute, Milo. I've seen you eat Oreos, and you eat them even quicker than I do.
Yeah, because you don't need the milk.
Yeah, but Milo, dunking them in the milk makes them so much better. You can't just eat them quickly. That's not the point of Oreos.
I didn't realize my train arrived at Yap Station.
Yap Station? Oh, Milo, that's such a good roast. How long have you been thinking of that one for?
Like 30 seconds.
Wow, that's actually not a lot of time. I'm very impressed, Milo. Your roasting is getting very, very good.
Well, Chip, is there anything else in the fun facts you want to tell me?
Let me think. I know so many, but it's kind of hard to think of just one. Oh, wait a minute. I totally know one. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, tell me.
This one is actually really cool. Oreos have had so many different flavors that they've actually even had some kind of crazy ones. Some of the insane flavors that they've had have been stuff like wasabi Oreos and even hot chicken wing Oreos.
Yeah, I want to taste those right now.
Wait, what, Milo? Did you just say yum?
Yeah, that sounds delectable.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds kind of crazy to me. I'm adventurous with eating things, but I don't know. I feel like chicken-flavored Oreos is kind of where I draw the line.
Well, if I had some chicken-flavored Oreos, it would be over for you haters.
Milo, who are the haters?
You know, the riffraff.
The riffraff? Who are the riffraff? Milo, how are you making enemies with so many people?
Like Firelight.
Yeah, okay, but I understand that one. You guys kind of have beef, and you know what? I kind of have beef too. I'm making a bunch of cows in here. This won't just be an Oreo packet. It is also going to be a house, but one thing about this house is you are only going to be allowed to eat Oreos if you dip them in milk first. And that's why we are going to have an infinite milk hack. We're going to build a milk farm inside this place. We're going to have so many cows making so much milk that we're literally never going to run out. We might even have a swimming pool filled with milk. Who even knows? We could totally do it. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. Let's add milk to the bottom of this swimming pool like this, and wow, this is so cool. I've never swum in a swimming pool made of milk before. This is actually a really big first for me. Now, we're also going to have to place down some conveyor belts because this milk is not just going to appear out of nowhere and get teleported instantly across this place. That would be ridiculous. This milk is going to have to be moved, and that's why we're doing it the old style way. We're using really cool conveyor belts. I think this is looking really epic, like an insane milk factory, kind of. Now we're going to move these conveyor belts upwards, I think like this. Then we can break these ones in between. We're going to need to get these conveyor belts moving pretty quickly because I don't know how long we have to build left. We'll grab some creative motors like like this and then start the conveyor belts moving. Look at that. We can even make it go a little bit quicker. Oh, yep, that is way quicker. Let's make sure we make this conveyor belt move quickly as well. And same with this one. Every single one of these conveyor belts should be moving very, very fast. Now, I think this conveyor belt should probably be moving the quickest because it is the one that every other conveyor belt will feed onto. If it was moving slower, then all the milk would kind of get stuck here. There would be no space for it. Now, let's test if the milk can actually travel along. Look, it's moving along the conveyor belt right now, and it's going along that one, and please work, please work. Yes, it's moving along the final conveyor belt too. Now let's make a bit for it to get caught on just like that, and we should also grab a hopper too. Hey, this is looking epic. I cannot believe how great this is looking, and did the hopper catch it? Yes, it did. Now we should probably add a little bit more around this place. That way we can have an infinite milk factory zone.
Hey, Chip!
What is it, Milo?
Hop it!
Hop it? Milo, what does that mean? Are you calling me a frog?
That's my new catchphrase.
Your new phrase is hop it? Milo, what does that even mean?
Well, it's just something that I say when I want someone to hurry up doing something. Like if you're taking up the toilet all day.
Milo, I would never take up the toilet all day. That would be gross. But Milo, that means you want me to hurry up with something. What do you want me to hurry up with?
I want you to hurry up with your build so I can take a look at it.
Wait a minute. Milo, are you almost done with your build right now?
Well, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but I'm getting pretty close to being done.
Uh-oh, this is really bad for me. I need to move even quicker. Okay, it is time to load up this area with both milk and some Oreo cookies. This dispenser is throwing out the milk buckets like this. Okay, this is looking very good. But I also need to add down the Oreos here like this. Hey, this is really working. The conveyor belt is looking perfect. Let's make sure we do not forget the Oreos. This conveyor belt system needs to work like an actual really good factory. If we cannot make this work, I think this will be a really embarrassing thing actually. Let's also add some more protective areas so that all the blocks definitely fall inside the right place. Hey, this is perfect. It really is moving the milk and the Oreos around like a real milk and Oreo factory should. This is pretty cool, but there's also some more parts we're gonna need to make. We're gonna need to have some villagers up here, and they will be in charge of the taste zones. Let's grab some villagers and we'll just spawn them down. Hello, villagers. Welcome to your new life as Oreo taste testers. I really hope you enjoy because this is kind of where you're gonna be for a while. Please do not worry, everything is fine. Inside the villager zone, I'm gonna add a chest, and it is going to be full of Oreos. This is going to be more Oreos than these villagers will have ever seen in their lives. We're also gonna grab some boxes of Oreos so we'll never run out. Let's put the boxes down here and oh yum, if we slide the top of the box open, look, you can see all the Oreos lined up. Let's keep them closed off for now just to make sure that they don't go stale or anything. We should keep these Oreos nice and fresh for these villagers to taste. Now that we've got a bunch of Oreos there, we should also probably build the actual house section. That is where I'm going to be living inside, and we're gonna need to make every room Oreo themed. We really don't have a lot of time. Milo wants us to hurry as much as possible, so you know what? We're gonna do him a huge favor by going so quickly, he won't even realize we're done, and we can surprise him with a finished Oreo house. Now, of course, for the doors, I'm gonna use dark oak because it looks like the doors are literally made out of Oreos. Now, that's pretty cool, but I think what's even cooler is making carpets that look like they're also made out of Oreos, too. Let's grab brown carpets on the outside, and then white carpets on the inside, and then maybe we can even add some more brown carpets again. That way, it looks just like an Oreo, with a layer of cookie, a layer of icing, and then a final layer of cookie just to finish everything off. This is really cool. I did not realize it would be this easy to make a house look like a giant Oreo packet, but what do you know? Here we are. Now we're gonna add a basic wood table down here because this is going to be the dining room. Normally I would make a kitchen first, but I think the dining room is step number 1 here. That way people can walk in and instantly start tasting all the different Oreo flavors we have here. We actually have a bunch, although the chicken flavor is kind of banned from my Oreo house. It's not allowed. The main flavor we have is regular flavor. We also have double stuff though. That one's pretty cool. And every single one of these delicious flavors is topped off with a lovely amount of milk. Let's also add some white paint buckets over here because they look a lot like buckets of milk. Hey, this painting's kind of scary actually. Let's get something nicer. Whoa, that looks super cool. It looks kind of like a chef. Now we're also going to need to grab some flower pots. I think the only correct flower pot we could possibly do is a blue cornflower. That's because they're the same color as an Oreo packet. This whole place actually looks a lot like Oreos. I'm very impressed. Now, we need to make the roof of this area because otherwise every single room would just be in the one space. And even though we're inside one box, I do want every single room to feel very unique and kind of separated. That way it feels way bigger on the inside. And on the walls, we're also going to need to have some Oreos in item frames, of course, because this is literally an Oreo house. We cannot forget those. And then I guess we can make the staircase leading up to the next level.
Hey, Chip, look at me!
Wait, what? Milo, what are you doing right now? And are you flying?
I'm airlifting Chip!
Milo, where are you taking him?
Well, of course, into the Oreos!
Milo, wasn't he literally already just around them? Couldn't you just open up a window for him?
Well, now he's going on top of it!
Milo, if Jip Jip dies from you airlifting him, you might end up swimming with the sharks.
Well, look, he's alive, so you're jealous!
I'm not jealous, Milo. I'm actually kind of relieved. Phew, that was really scary. I didn't want Jip Jip to die.
Your airlifting Jip Jip was the best idea I've had today.
Wait a minute, the best idea you've had all day? Even better than anything you've come up with for your Oreo house?
Yeah, because the Oreo house is great, but having Jip Jip on the top is gonna be the finishing touch.
Wait a minute, Milo, if your Oreo house is so not that good that Jip Jip is the best part of it, I have a feeling that I might not be the one walking the plank into the shark tank. I think you might actually be the one to walk the plank.
Hey, it's not gonna be me. I got my priorities.
Yeah, like Jip Jip. Milo, you are not gonna get your priorities sorted and win this thing if you're focusing on Jip Jip the whole time.
I absolutely am.
No, I don't think so. Now, above that area, we're gonna need to make the kitchen, and of course, the kitchen is going to be Oreo colored. I was gonna use birch, then spruce, then now I'm realizing dark oak is probably the best idea. I think it just looks the most like an actual Oreo. Let's grab cabinets and bench tops and sinks and oven. One other thing we're definitely going to need in this kitchen is a bunch of fridges. It's very important that we have so many because unlike normal, we actually have a lot of stuff that we're gonna need to refrigerate. Particularly, we have a lot of milk. Milk is the #1 most important part of my Oreo house right now. This is the thing I'm trying to prove to Milo makes Oreos so much more delicious. If I don't have a storage area for my milk, then all the milk will literally go moldy. I can't have cheese dipping Oreos. That would be gross. Ew, I do not want to dip Oreos into cheese. I could not even imagine that. Instead, the milk would be the perfect addition to the Oreo packet. Milo, did you want to know another fun fact about Oreos?
Well, I guess I'm gonna hear it anyway.
Wait, what? Milo, you didn't want to know the fun fact?
Well, I do. I just wanted to say something grumpy.
Oh, Milo, you are seeming pretty grumpy, but don't even worry about it. I'm so confident that the grumpiness kind of gets canceled out. Now, do you want to hear the super cool fun fact or not?
What is it?
Well, the fun fact is, did you know that 50% of people like dipping their Oreos in milk, and 50% of people are like you and they don't like it? They just prefer them plain?
Yeah, exactly, because 50% of people are awesome and 50% are silly.
What? Milo, that's not what the fun fact is talking about. It's not 50% of people are awesome and 50% are silly. It just means everybody has a different opinion.
Well, that's what it's telling me.
Okay, Milo. I think if it's telling you anything, it should tell you that half of the people in the world agree with me and say that milk is definitely the way to do Oreos.
Yeah, and a better half agree with the Milo boy.
I'm not sure that they're the better half of the world, but you know what, Milo? I think we'll see how the sharks agree with you when you totally lose and have to go swimming with them.
Those sharks aren't even gonna get a look at me. I'm not going anywhere near them.
I guess you'll probably have to switch up your words if you end up on the plank.
The plank?
This next level up here is going to be the chill room. It's basically going to be the living room, and it's going to have a bunch of couches in it. And whoa, this couch actually looks like an Oreo that's been folded up into origami. The sides are Oreo color, and the actual part that you sit on is like Oreo icing. That would be so comfortable. Wow, this is insane. I really like this a lot. Now we're going to grab some bookshelves, and whoa, these bookshelves kind of look like Oreo colors, at least a little bit. Let's use them instead of the regular bookshelves, because regular bookshelves are super duper bright. Oreos are not bright at all. They're actually kind of close to a black color almost. It's a very, very dark chocolatey brown. Now, all we need to do is make the finishing touches to this living room, then we can make the bedroom, and I actually made a carpet that looks like a huge double stuffed Oreo. Now let's grab some Oreo boxes and start piling them up on the walls. This is going to be crazy. The amount of Oreo boxes in here will be wild, and a bunch of them will actually be open. Oh, yep, this is perfect. We'll leave an extra one down there next to the couch. I think it'll be fine. Now for the finishing touch, the bedroom. This is going to be very fancy, and it also has a very high ceiling. Let's make this the best Oreo bedroom ever. Now, one thing every single Oreo-themed bedroom needs is an Oreo-themed bed. This bed is going to look ridiculously cool. It is going to look so much like an Oreo, it might actually be considered insane. Here we go. We'll have the Oreo bed looking like this. Whoa, this is kind of difficult to make. I'm gonna need to do this right. I don't want to mess this up and get this wrong somehow. That would totally ruin everything I'm planning. Now we'll get the white beds and put them in the middle. Okay, it is carpet time. Now we'll place carpets on some other areas of the bed like this. We'll also wrap the stairs around, and oh yeah, this bed is definitely looking Oreo themed. It actually looks a little bit insane. Let's grab some smooth quartz stairs and just put them on the back like this. Yeah, that's looking a little bit more normal. I'll also add some more beds facing this way. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit more now. Now that we've made the bed, I think it's about time we start making some bedside tables and adding some flower pots to them. On the other bedside table, we'll just put a nice little table lamp and maybe even some books. That is because above the whole bed, we're gonna add a giant bookshelf. This bookshelf will be very huge. It's actually gonna span the entire length of the whole room. On the bookshelves, we will have stacked books like this. The stacked books are pretty cool though, because from some angles, they almost look like Oreos with little golden bits inside, but still, they look a lot like Oreos, so I think we should totally include them in our build. Let's even have multiple layers of them. That way the Oreos really do stretch all the way to the sky here. I'm feeling very impressed with this build, and it's not even done. Hey, there's only 1 minute left. Uh-oh, I better move a little bit quicker. Milo, make sure you hurry.
Yeah, I don't need to move quick because mine's already looking good.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Your build is already complete. That just means I need to do everything I can to catch up with you before we run out of time. Now let's add some more paintings above my wall here like this. Okay, this looks really cool. Now I cannot forget the ultimate additions. I need to quickly add some Oreos and then I need to grab some milk. We'll frame the Oreos around these walls like this. Hey, this looks nice. I think if I need a midnight snack, all I need to do is reach up behind me. That's kind of funny actually. Now on this wall, we're gonna have a very cool feature. In order to have it, I'm gonna place some dark oak trapdoors on the bottom like this. Then I'll need to add some around the edge. I'll need to fold them once each just to make sure that they're ready to catch what I'm about to put down here. This is about to be an actual milk fountain. Yep, that's right. I've never had a milk fountain in a build before, so this could either go very well or very badly. If this goes badly, the milk will spill and get all over the bedroom. Ew, the milk will definitely go moldy then. Here we go. Now I'll place down the milk like this, and yes, it's totally flowing perfectly. Wow, this is a big relief. Now, instead of having concrete up here, I can change it all to dark oak. This means I can turn this final milk section into what looks like a giant Oreo. Oh no, the milk's flowing. Time to stop it. Every single carpet is now completely destroyed. I need to get them back quickly, but I don't know if I have enough time.
Time is up.
Wait a minute, time is up, but Milo, all my carpets are gone.
Too bad. Should have built faster.
Oh no, I hope I can still win this competition even though every single one of my carpets was just ruined by a milk tsunami. I'm excited to see your Oreo house, Milo.
I'm so excited to show you. It's exactly how I dreamed it.
Okay, let's see if your dreams were cool enough to win this thing, or if they'll land you in the chocolate shark tank.
Well, first of all, there's obviously the barbecue.
The barbecue? Milo, why is there a barbecue in an Oreo house?
I actually don't know. That's just what was in my dream.
Oh, okay, I guess it must have been a pretty strange dream then.
Yeah, it was pretty strange, but come inside.
Whoa, Milo, this Oreo house looks cool, although it is a little small.
It's not small. It's actually the perfect size for an Oreo house.
Okay, why don't you prove it to me? Let's see all the things you've got on the inside here.
Well, this is obviously the sitting room if you want to sit and think about stuff.
Yay, this is pretty cool, but I don't know, it's kind of boring just sitting down.
No, it's not if you have good friends to talk to.
That's true, and Milo, is this cake over here? I thought this was an Oreo house.
Yeah, but there's lots of sweet treats.
Okay, that's pretty cool, and Milo, is this an encyclopedia?
Yes, it is. So this is actually pretty much where I studied the the Oreo formula.
The Oreo formula, Milo, that's top secret. How do you know it?
Well, because I know the creator, Chip Chip.
Okay, Milo, Jip Jip is definitely lying to you. You literally think snow is inside the Oreo formula.
Yeah, that's just what I think. That's what I also calculated with my calculator over there.
The one that Jip Jip gave you?
Yeah, thank you, Chip Chip.
Okay, he's definitely lying to you, but Milo, is this a bath?
This is a bath where I clean myself.
That's pretty good. I think it's important to clean yourself, otherwise you'd smell really bad.
And this is my Oreo bed.
Hey, this is cool. You don't think it's a little tiny though, do you?
No, it's got 3 whole beds just for me.
Yeah, I guess 3 would be a lot for most people.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. And, well, this is the kitchen.
Hey, this kitchen is cool, but Milo, I'm not seeing a single Oreo anywhere here. You've got every other cookie instead.
The Oreos are all on the wall, Chip.
Oh, I guess that is true, but there's not a lot of Oreos in here, Milo. I kind of wish there were more of them.
What do you mean? Even the bases of these buildings are made out of Oreo crust.
I guess that is pretty true. You know what? You do have quite a few Oreos in here. Is there anything else on the outside?
Well, there is simply a painting that I would like to show you, but you have to fly up over this side, okay?
Okay, Milo, I'm excited to see it in... Okay, where's the painting?
It's the Chip Chip painting!
Oh, the one that looks like a bird?
Yeah, he's eating the Oreos.
Wait a minute, Milo, it looks like he's done bird poop on the Oreo packet.
No, it doesn't. That's just the Oreo stuff.
Ew, Milo, that's disgusting. The stuff inside of Oreos is icing.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, you know what? I could actually show you if you like.
Well, yes, please. I would like to see your dream build.
Oh yeah, let me show you.
Oh my gosh, this is insane!
Yeah, it is kind of the most epic Oreo house I've ever made.
It actually pretty much looks like the real Oreo. Oh my gosh, you even put the texture on it.
Yeah, I totally did. How could you forget the Oreo texture? That would just be silly.
Wow, Chip, you did a really good job. My mind is blown.
Yeah, I think it would be, but Milo, come on, you gotta come over here and do the milk parkour.
Me and the milk parkour? Yuck.
Yeah, it's actually pretty delicious. Come on, just swim up this milk elevator and you'll see.
All right, let's go up.
Me too. Hey, we're making it to the next level, and Milo, be careful. That's molten milk.
Why'd you let me swim in there?
Milo, I don't know why you swam in it. You should have just stood up top on the elevator. You just rushed ahead, but whoa, you're doing the Oreo parkour.
Wow, these actually do kind of look like the real Oreos.
Yeah, they kind of do. It looks like Oreos that have had the cookies split in half so you can get to the icing first.
I like doing that to my Oreos because then it feels like it lasts longer.
So I guess these Oreos seem pretty delicious to you, right, Milo?
Yeah, they look really delicious.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Milo, but these Oreos that you say look delicious are actually inside of a giant cup of milk. So you're kind of admitting that Oreos dipped in milk are delicious.
What? No, I didn't realize what I was doing.
Yeah, I guess it would be pretty confusing, but come on, Milo, you can make your way up. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, Leon. Wow, I'm nearly there.
Yeah, you are. Now, Milo, you're gonna need to go in these minecarts. Go in the one at the very front, because the one in front of you is a little far behind. Now we need to go forwards.
Wow, this is cool. Oh my gosh, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's a pretty insane roller coaster, and Milo, watch where this roller coaster takes you.
Oh, where's it gonna take us? I'm really not sure. And whoa, I just went inside here and I'm dropping down.
Whoa, Milo, you landed on the conveyor belt.
Wait, why am I in the factory?
You're in the milk pool, Milo. This is a pretty cool part of the factory. Why don't I turn this on really quick to start the milk and Oreo production line?
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Well, the milk and the Oreos are going off the conveyor belt, as you can see here.
Wow, that's so cool. You're actually making the real Oreo stuff.
Yeah, I totally am. It's pretty impressive, and these cows is where the milk comes from. There are so many of them, so we literally never run out of milk.
Wait, you make fresh milk right in your Oreo house?
Yeah, of course. What kind of milk would I have in here? Not fresh milk? Ew.
Yeah, that is pretty yucky, but wow, this is actually really impressive.
Thanks, Milo. If you think that's impressive, why don't you come over here into the actual house section of the build? That's just the factory.
Oh man, I've been really waiting to see this place.
Yeah, it did look a little bit different before because I had some cool carpets on each floor, but a giant wave of milk took all of them out.
Well, I guess it still looks pretty good without the carpets.
Really? You actually think so?
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Wow, thanks, Milo. And come on, there's still more of this place you gotta see.
Well, let's see.
Welcome to the kitchen area.
Wow, this kitchen is ginormous and... Wow, you got enough fridges?
Yeah, there are so many fridges because this is where we store all the milk for the Oreos.
Wow, you store it in the house kitchen? That's so smart because then you can get it whenever you want it.
Exactly, and it's ice cold too. Well, not ice cold because then it would freeze, but it's super duper chilled, so it's really refreshing.
Well, Chip, I see what happened to your carpets.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Hey, why don't we go up to the next level? It's a little less embarrassing now because I was able to repair some of the carpet in time, but still not all of it.
This is so cool. This is like a sitting area.
Yeah, you actually think it's really cool, Milo?
Yeah, look, I got my own box of Oreos.
Yeah, you totally do. Look, you can open any of these boxes and they're full of Oreos.
Check it out. There's so many in there.
Yep, there's basically infinite Oreos in this house. It's pretty cool if you ask me.
Well, Chip, if this is in the sitting room, then what's upstairs?
Obviously the bedroom, Milo. This is the final room in my Oreo house. It's of course Oreo themed with a giant Oreo themed bed.
This bed is ginormous.
Yeah, it's pretty big, and I also added some really nice paintings on the walls, and I'm sure you can see, but we added a bunch of Oreos to it too.
Yeah, check it out. There's Oreos everywhere. Oh, man, Chip, this is actually really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Hey, Milo, what do you say we go back outside and decide who won the Oreo House Build Challenge?
Yeah, I think I have an idea of what this is gonna be.
Well, Milo, what is it? I really want to know what your idea of who won is.
Well, Chip, I simply gotta say, I know that my Oreo house was very, very impressive, but your Oreo house is amazing!
Really, Milo? Does that mean what I think it means?
You're the winner!
Yes, I won! This is so exciting. I made the best Oreo house, but wait a minute, Milo.
What?
Since I won, that means you lost, and now you need to walk the plank into the chocolate shark tank.
Wait, I forgot about that! Aw, come on, Chip, please don't make me jump in there!
Nope, no backing out now. 3, 2, 1.